In a world where billions of dollars move every second, most people spend their entire lives chasing money, never truly understanding what it is. But there are a few, very few, who see money differently. They know money is not paper. It is not coins. It is not numbers on a screen. It is a tool, a force, a mirror reflecting who one chooses to become. This is the story of those who rise not by luck, not by chance, but by mastering the invisible rules that govern wealth. 1. The origin of value. Money, in its simplest form, is trust, a shared belief. It is a contract between people, a language the world agrees on, a tool for exchanging value. But here is the truth most never hear. Money does not flow to effort. Money flows to value, and value flows to those willing to create what others cannot. The billionaire understands this. He doesn't beg for money. He builds structures that attract it. He creates systems where money works harder than he ever could. 2. The shift in thinking. The average person thinks, how do I earn more? The wealthy think, how do I create something that earns even when I don't? This difference is the turning point. The billionaire is not obsessed with saving pennies. He is obsessed with building machines, systems, businesses, assets that multiply every penny he touches. While others trade hours for dollars, he trades ideas for empires. 3. The discipline of wealth. Becoming wealthy is not complicated, but it is demanding. It requires discipline. More discipline than comfort allows. More patience than society teaches. More belief than the world encourages. Every billionaire begins with a single realization. Money is a servant, and discipline is the master. Without discipline, money disappears. With discipline, money expands. He chooses to invest when others spend, to learn when others relax, to plan when others hope, to build when others sleep. Discipline becomes his quiet superpower. 4. The architect mindset. A billionaire doesn't look at a dollar as something to use. He sees it as a seed that can grow into a forest that can grow into an empire. He asks questions that ordinary minds never consider. How can this dollar multiply? How can I turn 1 into 10, 10 into 100, 100 into 1,000? What structure must I build so money never stops working? He knows that wealth is not built by emotion, but by architecture, blueprints, strategies, systems, reinforced decisions repeated again and again until success becomes inevitable. 5. How money really works. Most people believe money is scarce, but money is abundant. It is everywhere. What is scarce is value creation. What is scarce is courage. What is scarce is vision. Money follows these 3 things like gravity. It flows to problem solvers, to creators, to innovators, to those who build what the world needs before the world knows it needs it. That is the secret. Money is not earned. Money is attracted, and the attractor is value. 6. The rule of leverage. Every billionaire understands one law. Leverage beats labor. There are 4 forms of leverage. 1. People, teams, working toward a shared vision. 2. Capital money, creating more money. 3. Technology tools that work 24/7 without rest. 4. Media influence that spreads without effort. The ordinary person says, I can't do that alone. The billionaire says, I'm not meant to do it alone. He builds networks. He creates alliances. He invests in talent. He multiplies himself through leverage. 7. Resilience, the real game. Every great fortune begins with failure. Not once, not twice, but repeatedly, painfully, relentlessly, because wealth is not a straight line. It is a battlefield. The billionaire is not the one who avoided failure. He is the one who stood back up every single time. He knows the world rewards resilience. He knows setbacks are tuition. He knows obstacles are sculptors, carving strength into the mind. And with every fall, he rises sharper, smarter, stronger. 8. The long game. The world chases quick money, fast success, instant gratification. But the billionaire sees decades ahead. He plays a game that others cannot see. Compound interest, compound knowledge, compound networks, compound experience. He understands a truth that changes everything. Time is the ultimate multiplier. While others plant seeds and expect fruit tomorrow, he plants forests for the future. 9. The philosophy of billion-dollar success. There are 5 principles, the pillars of every great fortune. 1. Create something valuable, something the world needs, something that improves lives. 2. Scale it. If it doesn't scale, it can't build empires. 3. Use leverage. Multiply effort through people, technology, and capital. 4. Stay disciplined. Wealth grows where distractions die. 5. Reinvest forever. Money that circulates multiplies. Money that sits dies. These are not secrets. These are laws. Laws followed by every person who has built wealth at a massive scale. 10. The future belongs to builders. Money is not the goal. It is the byproduct, the reward for solving real problems. The billionaire knows success is not measured in dollars, but in impact, in value, in the number of lives lifted by his work. He builds because it is his nature, because the world rewards creation, because greatness demands expression, and in that pursuit, money becomes inevitable. 11. The call to rise. And now, the world shifts to you. You who listens. You who dreams. You who knows deep inside that you were not born to stay small. Money is not your enemy. It is your tool, your possibility, your potential waiting to be awakened. You do not need to be born rich. You only need to be born ready to grow. The question is not, can you become wealthy? The real question is, are you willing to become the person who can? Because wealth does not begin in the bank. It begins in the mind. With a decision, a commitment, a belief that refuses to fade. 12. The final message. Here is the truth that changes everything. You don't need to chase money. You need to chase value. And once you create value at scale, money chases you. This is how billionaires are made. Not by luck, not by inheritance, but by mastering the simple, powerful rules of money and using them to build something the world can't ignore. So rise, learn the rules, build your value, create your systems, shape your future, and let money become the servant of your vision. Because the world does not need more dreamers. It needs more builders, and your time to build is now.
Thanks for watching till the end. Be a part of us to become the best version of yourself. Subscribe for more such contents. Inspiring Soul.